and ta-da!
So I don't know what I'm doing here, but sometimes when I get really stuck, I just let chance play a role. My first idea for this painting was a field of sunflowers, but I've been wanting to do a really big, long Brooklyn Bridge background for a long time. I've been known to fold up little ideas, and toss them in the air, and just the first one I pick up is the one I use. No, pick up the one that's closest to me. Oh no, it says field of sunflowers. But I don't want to do field of sunflowers. You know what? It's the bridge. So dirty, 1, 2, 3, these are dirty. LC, 1, 2, 3. This is soft as a baby's bottom. It is like a sheet of paper. It has no texture because I'm used to working on hard surfaces when I used to customize cars, and no brush strokes. So how can you improve on that? I mean, it's just so beautiful already. I don't think there's anything more scary than a white sheet of paper or a blank canvas. It's so full of possibilities, and you think it's got to be the best painting you've ever made. It's got to be the best painting in the world. And how do you even touch something like this that you spent so long getting prepared?
Are you sure that's right?
I used the wrong one.
That side looked low.
It's crooked. It's better. It's more fun than painting what's actually there. Get it. Anyway, it'd be nice to have some really blue, like Caribbean water instead of. Well, it's not Caribbean, that's for sure.
I think we got the shots.
Okay. The only way to get started on these big paintings is to just start putting paint on and let it change as it goes. Don't get it done. It has to go quickly, at least in the beginning. The reason I paint my own paintings is just because I like to paint. That's all there is to it, and it's as simple as that. It's something that I need to do. And anybody who's around me when I don't paint can tell you, watch out for that woman. She'll bite the head off a snake. So I'm thinking this orange rainbow here is going to end it.
I'm looking at someone painting like a building behind one of the Brooklyn Bridge towers. That is unbelievable from a cliched standpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what am I doing here?
Holy cliche. What is that called? Like,
Fantasy?
no, lucid realism. What's it called?
Harry Potter?
Garcia? No. You don't see anything fierce.
Maybe you could just paint.
Hmm?
I'd like to just hear the sound of the paintbrush. Cool shoes. Hey, you're wearing a necktie.
This not the right light.
Well, weren't we using these lights the other day? Well, we'll be experimenting with different lights and lighting anyway on this.
I might fall on my face right on camera. I haven't actually had a failure or thrown away a painting in over 10 years, so I'm sure I can bring it up, but the thing is, I'm on such a schedule here. This painting should take, looks like it needs 3 full months, and I've got maybe a month and a half or 2 months. So I've been working on the weekend. I'm getting really, really tired of it. There's a point that comes in every time, about this point when I'm doing one of these big 3-panel paintings, where I just feel like, why? I'm never going to do one of these again. I'm so exhausted and I'm bored. I feel like I'm eating my way through a phone book. I'm so glad that you were not here to see what this painting went through, because it was really frightening. And I thought that I was going to lose a painting for the first time in about 20 years. I mean, I lost one maybe 16 years ago, meaning I went all the way to finish with the resin and I didn't like it, and then I tried to get rid of it, and you can't even get rid of it. I hit it as hard as I could with a hammer and it just went, what are you doing? Maybe you saw the iridescent rainbow that was just like hard as a rock. It was more like the
kind of a tube look to it.
It was solid, and it was more like the yellow brick road than a rainbow. So I was sweating it out Saturday night. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to have to take it down to the white surface with a hand sander, start all over. I'm losing it. And this is what should have been done in the first place. And I was just trying to...
It has a much more mystic feel.
Yeah, and I also, if you notice, I got rid of those buildings in the background because they were looking, it was looking so apocalyptic, and I didn't want to look like I destroyed Manhattan, or Manhattan had been destroyed, because I lived there and I love it, and it was freaking me out a little bit.
It's not good for this. See, this brush handles really nicely.
Down another one. You might want to step out while I do that. I saw a beautiful one when I was driving out to the airport one day. It was huge. It was over the entire sky it was a full rainbow. And then it was a double rainbow. When there's a double one, the colors reverse, where I don't know if you've ever seen that, but instead of having the red at the top, then the red is at the bottom and the violet's at the top. Sign painter, hand over hand method. I don't know how many days into this painting we are, but I know it's being done a lot faster than I've ever done a painting this size. And at this point, all the flowers have at least one coat of paint on them. I got more into those. They're almost done. This one's almost done. But in order to shave off some time, normally I would paint at least 2 coats before I go in with the airbrush to soften, but I think I can shave off a little time if I do the airbrushing at this point, and then I have to go back and pull back details that I've lost because the airbrush really softens. But what it does is it ties the whole thing together, and it gives it a nice, I can get more of a nice backlit kind of glow, and yeah.
Where are the people? Are the flowers the people? Well, are your paints okay on this one? I mean, are they wet?
Paint's okay? Yeah, but I don't have a choice. Gotta be done.
It's just kind of, it's like a must-have, I guess.
Yeah.
Happy elephants.
They are
They're happy, aren't they?
Yeah, pink.
To the suit. Here we go. Well, I think we got enough of you doing this. You're in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Elsie Armstrong, magical realist.
Huh?